wanted to give you an update on my weight loss journey and some things that have worked for me and kind of where I started and where I ended up, because I know that there are several of you ladies on this journey as well. So I started my journey back in December, around December, and at the time I weighed 174 pounds. Right postpartum, right after I had both my babies. My very first or my very last weight before I gave birth, both times, was 198 pounds. So I usually shed a decent amount of weight after I have a baby. I tend to swell really bad when I'm pregnant, so a lot of it's water and baby weight that just comes off. My son's over here if you hear him. He's playing. So anyways, I went from 198 to 174 within the first year postpartum without doing anything except for nursing. And then we kind of decided we're done having babies for a while. We may have a third in a few years. But I was ready to try to get my body back into shape. So the first thing I did was I kind of started watching what I eat and logging everything that I consume, which kind of sounds overwhelming. And I've tried it in the past, like in college, before we had all this technology. I would have to actually get paper out and look through a book and figure out how many calories were in everything I ate. But there are some really new and really great apps that they have. And the one that I use and the one that a lot of people I know have success with is MyFitnessPal. So you can kind of see, I'm going to put my thumb over my friend here, but okay, it's not going to focus. I'll take some screenshots and let you guys see what it looks like. But there's My Diary, and you can log things for every day, including your exercise. And if you eat something that has a barcode, you can actually, there's a button and you just hit it and it can scan the barcode and put in whatever you want. In addition to kind of logging food that way, I also bought a food scale. So if I am eating a snack or measuring something out, I'm not guessing, oh, that looks like 1 ounce. I'm actually weighing it and seeing that it is. So that's really helped. I did a lot of research and figured out how many calories I needed to be eating every day. There's something called your basal metabolic rate, which is if you stayed in bed all day and did nothing, that's how many calories your body needs for your heart to beat, for you to keep breathing, things like that. So mine was about 1,500, a little under, 1,470 something. And it's based on your height and weight and activity level and stuff like that. And then there's the total daily energy expenditure, it's TDEE. So you kind of take your basal metabolic rate and figure out how many calories, you kind of multiply that by a certain factor based on your activity level, and that gives you a general idea of how many calories per day you're actually burning. And then you want to eat somewhere in between. If you want to maintain your weight, you would eat at the total daily energy expenditure level, but you want to make sure you're eating no less than your basal metabolic rate. So mine is about 1,500. So I log everything that I eat, aim for 1,500. If I work out, then I need to eat those calories back. So for a while I wasn't eating the calories back. I wasn't losing any more weight. I was feeling lightheaded. I wasn't consuming enough. As soon as I started eating more, the weight actually fell off. So it kind of sounds crazy to eat more to lose weight, but sometimes if you aren't eating enough and you're not meeting that basal metabolic rate, your body will actually hang on to everything that you eat because it thinks it's starving. So I'm eating more. Usually I eat about a little over 2,000 a day, because if I need 1,500 to survive and not be on starvation mode, and then I work out and I burn 500 calories, I'm going to need to eat 2,000 a day to have my net be 1,500, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I've been doing food-wise. I cut out a lot of things like bread, dairy. I do still use real butter, but I don't use margarine. We use olive oil or coconut oil to cook in. We get all our groceries, most of our groceries, delivered to us from a company that delivers fresh organic produce to your home. So I get a shipment once a week. That's been really great because I don't always have time to go source all of the organic produce that I want. The closest store that has a good variety is 45 minutes away from my house, and I was making the trip once a week to go up there and get all of that. But just the grocery stores here, like I might have a choice of like 4 or 5 kinds of produce, and that's it. So this company that we order from that delivers to our house gives us a lot more variety. Pretty much anything that's been harvested recently is an option. They have a butcher, so we do still eat meat, really only once a week. We actually cook meat, and it's chicken, and it's free range, antibiotic free, hormone free. It's actually really good stuff. And it's the company we order from who delivers. They have dairy, they have all the produce, they have butchers, they have bakers. So we get all of that from them. The only thing we get at the regular stores like laundry detergent, toilet paper, things like that. And we actually spend probably less money. It's free delivery, so I encourage you to kind of look in your area or maybe on Facebook, ask if anyone knows of any local organic delivery services, because that's how I found mine. I kind of posted something on Facebook and a bunch of people like told me about it, and now I'm spreading the word because I felt like I was living under a rock and not knowing I could have that delivered to my door once a week. So that's really helped kind of turn around our eating habits. As far as working out, I do I am a gym member. I really only make it there once or twice a week though, because of our work schedules are just so crazy, and to have someone to watch the kids and get to the gym. I joined a 24-hour gym, so the times I do go are in the middle of the night. So I usually do that. I am also doing this program. It's Chalene Extreme, and it's a mostly weightlifting home workout. And there's a schedule. See if I can find it here. I doubt you're going to be able to see this. But like you have, this is a weightlifting day, rest day, weightlifting day, cardio day, and abs. Weightlifting day, cardio, and it's like a yoga, like a stretching workout, and a rest day. So on my rest days, I go to the gym. The other days, I follow the schedule. It's a 90-day program. I'm through the first 60, so I'm starting the 3rd phase, and then there's the 4th phase mixes the first 3 together to give you a real variety. I got the Bowflex Select Tech weights that I use at home, and I found them to be really great. If you don't want to spend the money on them, then you can use resistance bands, which also work really well. And then some of these DVDs are in my DVD player, but you can see, like there's that one is in my DVD player, and that one is in my car, because that's a CD. But it's a lot of workouts. Each DVD has 3 or 4 workouts on them. That's all written into the schedule there. And then every time you do the lifting, you write down the amount of weight you lift and the amount of reps. Depending on the month, you try to lift to 12 reps or 8. In the month you lift only to 8, you lift a lot heavier. So my very last weight at the end of my pregnancy, 198. Year later, 174. Right now, I'm down to 144. So I've lost quite a bit of weight. And Annie is 18 months old, so in 18 months, I went from 198 to 144. And then when I started the Chalene Extreme, was actually a few months into it. I was doing the 30-day shred before I started Chalene. I didn't like the 30-day shred very much. It definitely got me into the routine of working out every day, but it was kind of boring for me. And this kind of really mixes it up for you and gives you a lot of different workouts to do. So you do your like day 1, day 30, day 60, day 90, and you take measurements every time. So far, since I'm on day 60 now, I have lost 10.5 inches, 11 pounds, and 7.1% of my total body fat in 60 days. So that's pretty awesome. So I'm not someone who likes to jump around and do a lot of, I really hate cardio, and I really love weightlifting. I could lift forever, and so this was a really good program for me. There's a little bit of kickboxing built into the cardio days, and all of the workouts. The longest day so far, because I haven't started the third one yet, I start that today. The longest amount of time is about 50 some minutes. Each workout is about 35 to 38 minutes, and then the 2 cardio days, you have 20 minutes of yoga at the end of the 28-minute cardio, and the other day is 48 minutes of cardio and 10 minutes of abs until you get to the second level of abs, and then it is 16 minutes. So I guess I'm kind of reviewing this program, but it's really worked for me. It's a Beachbody program. I did do a Beachbody challenge group. My sister-in-law is a coach, and I did it under her. I actually won the month that I did it, so that was pretty awesome. And I did Shakeology for that time. In my opinion, I won't be repurchasing Shakeology. It actually does taste really good, and I can't do like whey protein. I hate how it tastes. The Shakeology, I got the vegan kind, which is like pea protein and brown rice protein, and it has a lot of other things in it. Since I am still nursing my daughter, she couldn't tolerate a full scoop, so I was only using half a scoop. She tolerated that okay. And then I mixed it with almond milk, ice, and a handful of dark chocolate chips, and that's it. And it was really, really yummy. So Shakeology is good. I'm just not someone to pull the blender out every day and make something like that, mostly because my kids are terrified of the blender, and it's like a covert operation when I have to make my Shakeology. Like, they run and hide, and my husband has to take my daughter upstairs because she screams, and at this point it's just not worth it. I did start juicing, so I've been doing that a little bit, and they're okay with the juicer. I also carry this around with me. It's always full of water. I drink about 4 or more of these a day, and water is all that I drink. So yeah, I'll show you kind of where I'm at clothes-wise. I was a size 16 when I started, and I'm in an 8 now, and 8 is kind of too big. Like, 8 is starting to fall off. So yeah, overall I'm really pleased. I'm going to keep at it. My goal, I would like to lose another 10 pounds or so. My original goal was 145, and I hit that, and I still want to keep going a little bit, and then I'll be in the maintenance. But I will show you where I'm at. So I gotta back up, I think. So, I don't know. You can probably not tell very well from that. But and the other thing I started doing was, I don't know if you saw my watch here, I got a Polar heart monitor. You actually wear this strap. It goes right under your breast if you're a woman. You wear that when you're working out, and then you just hit some buttons on here and it starts your workout. Let me pull this open so I can tell you. So, is it gonna... Okay. I don't think it's... You can access your records. It actually saves them. So the last time I worked out, and this was a gym workout, it was for 1 hour and 36 minutes. I lifted and I did the arc trainer. I burned 702 calories. It tells me the calories I burned that was fat, out of fat. This is 28% because I did cardio and my heart rate was up a lot of the time. I was in the fat burn range for 31 minutes and 40 seconds. I was in the fitness range 1 hour and 4 minutes. My average heart rate was 130, my max was 160. So it gives you a lot of information when you work out to tell you how effective you are. If you want to only stay in fat burning, then this will constantly monitor your heart rate, and you can just look down and, you know, if you need to slow down, you can slow down. If you want to get up into the fitness level, you can speed up. And also this would sync with the machine that I was on, and I didn't have to hold the sensors. I don't know if all machines do that. I was kind of surprised that that happened. I don't know much about how the heart rate monitors interact with the machines at the gym, but that's what happened, and it was pretty cool because at the gym I didn't have to hold on to anything and my heart rate just stayed up there for me to see. So yeah, that is what I've been doing, and I encourage all you ladies who are on this similar journey to keep going. It's hard work. There are days where you know, it's just a hard day and you want to just eat whatever you want, or you don't want to work out, and you know, if that happens, don't let it end there. Just you know, tomorrow's a new day and you can start again. So good luck to all you ladies on your journey. If you have any questions for me about Shakeology, about Beachbody, about the challenge group that I was a part of, maybe if you want to join, I can give you that information. I'm going to be doing a challenge again starting June 3rd. And what else? Chilean Extreme, if you have any questions about that. The Polar Heart Rate Monitor, if you have any questions about that, or MyFitnessPal, feel free to ask me. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on everything because it's been a lot of hard work, and it's been paying off for me, and it can for you as well. So keep up the hard work, ladies, and I will talk to you later. Bye.